Hello, Klaus. Did you finish that piece for me?
Yes, John. I have it right here.
Most excellent. Let's have a look-see. I may be wrong, but this seems very familiar.
Yes? You could be wrong.
What I mean is, this seems like something I have seen before.
I assure you, it is entirely original.
Hang on, this initial theme here, it's so familiar. I've heard it before.
You have not. It is entirely original.
This is the theme from Mahler's Third Symphony with a couple notes changed around. That's what it is.
Is it? I could have sworn it is entirely original.
You even use 8 horns in unison for the theme. I don't know how I could possibly play this.
Why not? It is a great piece of music.
But Mahler did a better job than you. For example, you don't even resolve your chords properly. At least Mahler knew his voice leading.
That is because it is entirely original.
If it is so original, then why does it sound so much like Mahler?
It does. I don't think it does. Look here, in the last movement I have an entirely original idea. I used a full choir and several soloists to convey the plot of Gounod's Faust.
That is not original. Mahler did that in his 8th Symphony, Symphony of 1000. It is one of his most famous works.
In the 4th movement I wrote a short movement for strings and harp alone. It is entirely original.
Short. It is 17 minutes long. That is short to you?
Well, yes.
You are insane. No one has an attention span that long anymore. What would be a long movement to you?
80 minutes.
That's longer than most symphonies. Why do you insist on being so long-winded?
It is not long-winded. It is essential that my piece be given the full amount of time to penetrate into the soul. It is great music.
Mahler did a curiously similar movement in his 5th Symphony.
Are you sure? My piece is entirely original.
No, it is not. It is a copy of Mahler's style, almost to the point of plagiarism.
It is not. It is entirely original.
Besides, I don't have an orchestra with 16 flutes, 8 horns, 5 sets of chimes, 3 organs, and a string section larger than the audience. How could you possibly need 4 choirs?
There is one for each cardinal direction. That is an entirely original idea.
Oh dear.
What do you think of my piece? It is great music.
I think you are delusional. This is a symphony for over 1,000 players. No one could possibly get that many musicians into one place, much less into a concert hall.
Mahler did.
We are not Mahler. Our endowment is down and we can barely afford to fund a classical period-sized orchestra.
Oh. Well, if you need one for that size, I have another piece right here that might just be what you are looking for.
This is even larger than the last one, except it is in the style of Mahler's orchestration of Beethoven.
I don't think so. It is entirely original.
Klaus, I commissioned you to write a modern work, something that would not sound like it came from 100 years ago.
It does not sound old. It is entirely original.
You are delusional. Neither of these pieces will do. I need to find a different composer that can actually segregate himself from the old styles of Romanticism. This is not even a neo-romantic piece. It is a now-tried copy of what Mahler would have done, just of a lower quality.
If you say so. But what about this piece here?
What?
I have another piece.
Is it in the style of Mahler?
No, it is entirely original.
This is just in the style of Richard Strauss.
It is a concert piece depicting a hero, his struggles and successes.
You must be joking.
I am not. This is entirely original.
This one uses 16 horns.